Listen, baby, you have completely shook up the norm. You have come in, baby, and rearranged some furniture, rearranged some people's lives. You have come in and ruffled some feathers. Listen, baby love, you have gone by and you have shaken them pile of leaves, and the snakes are now fleeing. The snakes in your life are now fleeing. They're completely embarrassed of themselves, and they're an embarrassment to others. These individuals, this individual that I'm speaking of, they're an embarrassment to themselves, and they're an embarrassment to others. And you, sweetheart, have come in and shaken some things up. Some people are so riled up now about you, about your destiny, about what it is that you got going on in your life. You minding your business, yet they completely minding your business. They're embarrassed right now. Somebody's so embarrassed, they want to control the narrative of your story, the narrative of your life. They're trying to control their lives and your life too, just to keep from being embarrassed. Because you came in, shook up some stories, shook up the truth, their truth. You came in and rearranged the narrative and made it make sense. And now somebody embarrassed, baby. Completely embarrassed, y'all. Let me tell you where this came from. The other day I was sitting, it may have been 2 days ago, I was sitting and I got an image of a dog, a cute little dog that was underneath a bed. As I'm sitting here, the vision playing out, y'all, as if I can really see it. The dog is sitting underneath the bed. So I'm like, I don't have a dog, y'all. I've seen dogs underneath the bed, but I don't know what that means. So I Googled it. It's been sitting on my phone now. It's been as a tab under my Google search because I knew God was giving me that for a specific reason. A dog being under a bed is a feeling of fear, insecurity, or a need for protection. Whoever these individuals are, they're in fear, they're insecure, and they feel like they need to be protected. Y'all, when I was sitting there looking at this vision, the dog ran under the bed, but I couldn't get the dog because the dog was so little. You know how a dog back up against the wall? The dog was so little. So I had no choice but to lift up the mattress to get the dog. Some people right now, baby, the cover's being ripped off of them. They've been hiding way too long. They've been hiding under that mattress. They've been hiding behind the mask. They've been hiding behind the facade. They've been hiding behind the lies. And now God is exposing. God ripping the covers off. God lifting up mattresses. Whatever he got to do to get to these individuals, baby, the job is done. It's over. Lights out. And let me give y'all something else. I want to share this real quick before we get into the message. I promise it's going to tie into it. But we're going to get into this because I want to let y'all in just a little bit. Those of you that's been rocking with me a little bit on my story, y'all. Because we're going to keep unfolding this thing more and more and more. I told y'all in another video, I had some people that's completely obsessed with me. For those of you that are new to the channel, y'all, I moved to LA about 2 years ago. And I started at a job called Union Rescue Mission, a homeless shelter. Working in the kitchen, serving, trying to be of help. These individuals, these women that work at Union Rescue Mission, that works in this facility, they have become completely obsessed. Them, their friends, their mothers, their sisters, their brothers, their cult, whoever it is they're connected to has become completely obsessed with my life. I'm sharing this with y'all. So the other day I'm in the bathroom doing my hair, minding my business. Mind you, right now, they're completely hacked into my phone. So it is what it is. God is allowing this to happen how it's supposed to happen. So I'm in there, I'm doing my hair. Minding my business, y'all. And I hear something, feels like it's getting closer to me. But I know I'm in here by myself. But it's in the heater. Then I hear it like in the kitchen. Then it's like in the bathroom. So I'm like, what is going on? So God's like, come out the bathroom. I come out the bathroom and I'm standing in the kitchen still doing my hair. And I hear somebody on the phone as if they're calling a government line. They're calling, trying to hack into the devices around me. So God, like, let it ride. I can hear them saying, do you need anything else? Something.gov. Do you need anything else? That was it. So I'm like, let it ride. I already know they trying to hack into me, trying to keep me quiet, trying to do all these things. So I let it ride. I finish doing what I do. I go to bed. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock a.m. I wake up and my devices are blinking, y'all. The ones that I thought I heard, they're blinking. But as they come back on, everything is working. But the fridge is saying power outage, even now. But the fridge is working. So I'm like, God, what's up? What? God is like, there's a complete reset happening in your life. These individuals are sitting around, they hacking, they doing the absolute most, they trying to keep up with you, but yet they cannot. There's a reset that is happening in your life. Those of you this is my story that I'm sharing with y'all, but those of you that are connected to this story, that's connected to this video, you feel like this is for you, there's a reset happening in your life right now. These individuals can try to do whatever it is they want to do. God is blocking out. It says power outage, but yet that refrigerator is still working, y'all. It's still working and it's still beeping. As a matter of fact, I left everything exactly how it is because God is letting me know that this is a complete reset in your life. It's power out, it's lights out for these individuals. Just like when that dog was under the bed, y'all, it's lights out for these individuals and they're completely embarrassed. Completely embarrassed. And y'all, let me tell you something. One thing I'm going to do is keep speaking truth. Especially because that's what I've been called to do, and I have other individuals connected to me, and God is going to make sure that you and I come out victorious. Period. Let's get into, those of you that are new to the channel, welcome to the Walk Heavy channel, y'all. Over here is all gas, no brakes. We're putting our foot on the enemy's neck and we're not letting up. Those of you that are returning, y'all already know I love y'all so much. Thank you for your PayPals, your Cash Apps, your super thanks, your thumbs up, your love, your support, continuing to show up each and every single time that I show up. Please know I appreciate you all. I just want to do a special thank you to those of you that's been truly donating through monetary gifts. I'll say that. I appreciate everybody for your comments, for all of that, but I do want to give a special shout out to those of you that's been pouring into my cup monetarily, like giving me donations that way through super chat, super thanks, all of that, whatever it is, y'all. I'm appreciative. Please know that. Let's get into it, y'all. The first one, your truth felt like an attack. Your truth felt like an attack. Y'all, again, we're talking about this vision that I had about this dog. You are completely intuitive. You have a discernment about yourself. So you sometimes speak and you speak from the spirit and you don't know why you're saying what you're saying, why you're doing what you're doing, but you're being led by the Holy Spirit. And when you do that, sometimes you step on people's toes and it's their truth. It's you speaking your truth, but it's their truth. It's you doing what the Holy Spirit telling you to do and say and move, but it's these individuals' truth. And so when you do that, you are stepping on their toes. They feel so attacked. And y'all know how the saying go, a hit dog gonna holler. A hit dog will holler. We still tying it into this vision that God gave me. A hit dog will holler. So the moment you step on their toes, the moment you speak their truth, the moment you speak up about what's going on around you, not even really knowing, you just know you doing what you've been called to do, they feel attacked. They're offended. They feel like you spreading their business when really you just speaking up about what God told you to speak, how God telling you to move, moving in your authentic way, whatever it may be. But this dog feel hit, baby. And they are hollering right now. They're embarrassed. They're embarrassed. And some of these individuals, they want to get you back so bad. They want to attack you so bad that they're willing to put themselves out in the forefront. They telling you themselves that they got you hacked. They telling them themselves, yourself. They telling you, what they doing behind the scenes because all they want to do is hurt you. Their goal is to hurt you, even if it means hurting themselves in the midst of that. Their minds are so wrapped up and tied up in you, in your destiny, and what you're doing, and who you dating, and what kind of money you have, that they don't realize they're putting themselves on their own chopping block. A hit dog will holler, baby. Mess around and say something that hit home for them. Your truth felt like an attack. Let's go to the next one. They pretended to be man's best friend. These individuals pretended to be man's best friend. They walked around and act like they knew everybody. They got the strings, they got the plug, they know all this and all that. Everybody loves them. Everybody want to be connected to them. Everybody. And so they messed around and came in contact with you. And you say, wait a minute, but this ain't that over here. I'm not impressed or pressed by nothing that you got going on, sweetheart. You can't feed me the same lies and foolishness you feed everybody else and think it's going to escape. Not so, because you're working and you're walking with the divine. So even if there was a season where they felt like they got over you, they did this and did that to you, God said, wait a minute, this is my baby right here. This is my divine one. This is my chosen one. This is the one I sent to be loving, to be kind, to be healing, not just to individuals like you, but to this humanity, to this world. What are you doing? What are you doing? This is not the one or the two. This is not the one for you to do that with. And God had to show them. They pretended to be man's best friend. They walked around and connected themselves to other individuals. They manipulated everybody else around them. They conned everybody else around them. They played that damsel in distress with everybody else around them. And listen, sweetheart, it couldn't fly with you. It could not fly with you. You're a seer. You can see beyond what the physical eye can see. People sitting there and their mouths are moving when they talking to you, but you're looking at their soul and their spirit. It don't matter what's coming out their mouth. You see the heart. You see their spirit. You see their intentions. You know what it is, even if you don't say nothing. So they can pretend all day to be man's best friend, but you already know what time it is. They're embarrassed, and they're an embarrassment to themselves. They're an embarrassment to their families. They're an embarrassment. Let's go to the next one. They licked you and then they bit you. We talking about these dogs, y'all. They wanted to be the dog in the fight. They wanted to be. They entered into the ring, baby, and they realized they was just an ant to the giant. They realized they was just an ant to a giant, baby. They licked you and then they bit you. Again, pretending to be man's best friend. Here you are patting them on the head, soothing their back, giving them treats, and they licked you and bit you. Fool me once, fool me twice. The third time, baby, it's on you. It's on you. Joke's on you. You will never be able to bite me again. You will never be able to get close to me again. You will never be able to trick me again. You have learned your lesson. You went through what you went through because God had to teach you, had to build you up, had to show you how to move, how to maneuver, how to not get caught up in your emotions, whatever it may be, whatever your lesson is, you learned it. You learned it. Somebody mad that now you know better so you can do better. They just simply mad by the fact that you know better. That you know better. So now you're 10 steps ahead. Now you could care less. Now you unbothered. Now they hacking, they doing all the absolute most, and you don't care. It's not a trigger for you. What they used to do don't bother you no more. That's what's making people upset. That's what got people bothered. Your calm is your power. Your calm is your power. Again, these individuals, they licked you, then they bit you. Had you set up, had you tried to do all this stuff, doing the absolute most behind the scenes, trying to get you wrapped up in their chaos. Going to authorities, doing the absolute most, lying on you, talking about how you doing this and doing that, yet have no proof of it. Getting close to you, you around here trying to feed them, give them information or whatever you is, trying to encourage them, licked you, then they bit you. Let's go to the last one, y'all. You 86'd it and exposed them. You 86'd it and exposed them. Y'all, I don't use 86. I mean, I know that's a phrase, but I don't use it. That's something the Spirit gave me, so I Googled it. It's cut off. You cut them off. They no longer have access to you. Cut off. No more. That's it. You 86'd it and exposed them. Again, you just speaking your truth. You don't even know what's going on in people's lives. When God tell you to speak, you could be a stranger at the register. They working there and you go up and you tell them, hey, you're beautiful. I love this about this and this and this. You don't know what that individual is going through. All you know is that you're speaking what God is telling you to speak. And sometimes when you do that, you step on people's toes. You ruffle some feathers. You expose the enemy. And they get big mad about it. It's a personal attack. They feel like you know something about them and you spreading their information. But all you doing is being tapped in and tuned into the Most High. That's the beautiful thing about being chosen, about actually setting your life apart. God setting you apart so you can be tapped in and tuned in. You know what to do, what to say, when, and how. And whoever else don't like it, gotta adjust to that. Let them adjust to your greatness. Let them adjust to the truth. Let them adjust to what you're doing. Let them adjust. It ain't got nothing to do with you. This don't have nothing to do with you. This is just a confirmation to let you know, baby, a hit dog will holler. A hit dog will holler. They're embarrassed, and they're an embarrassment to others. They're embarrassed, and they're an embarrassment to others. I don't care how these individuals trying to show up and pretend like they're okay. They're not okay. It's not okay. Their circumstances not okay. Again, y'all, completely embarrassed. But you, sweetheart, continue to stand in your authority, continue to stand in your power, continue to be beautiful, continue to be handsome, continue to be bold, continue to know who you are, continue to be the big dog in the fight, because there may be some other dogs, but they ain't stomping like you. They ain't stomping like you. They ain't putting their foot on the enemy's neck like you. People don't like that. They got to respect it, though. They have to respect it. I love y'all so much. 1551, a mirror effect. 1551 on the timer. That may be a confirmation for somebody. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you for your PayPals, your Cash Apps, your Super Thanks, your thumbs up, your love, your support, continuing to show up each and every single time that I show up. I appreciate y'all so much. Those of you that are new and old, just know I appreciate your presence just being on this platform, period. Y'all, until next time, y'all be easy. Peace.